10 Tips for Effective Classroom Management. Hello and welcome back to our channel. As educators, one of the most important skills we need to have is effective classroom management. Managing a classroom can be challenging, but it's also one of the most rewarding aspects of being a teacher. A well-managed classroom can create a positive learning environment that promotes academic achievement, social-emotional development, and student well-being. In this video, we'll be sharing 10 tips for effective classroom management that will help you create a positive and engaging learning environment for both you and your students. Whether you're a new teacher looking to improve your classroom management skills or an experienced educator looking for new ideas, these tips will help you create a classroom that is conducive to learning and growth. So, let's get started. Tip 1. Establish rules and expectations. Establishing clear rules and expectations is essential for creating a positive classroom environment. Without clear rules and expectations, students may become confused about what is expected of them, leading to disruptive behavior and a lack of respect for authority. When establishing rules and expectations, it's important to involve your students in the process. Ask for their input and ideas and incorporate them into the rules and expectations you establish. This helps students take ownership of the rules and feel more invested in maintaining a positive classroom environment. Make sure your rules and expectations are clearly communicated and visible in the classroom. You can create a set of posters or handouts that outline the rules and consequences, and review them with your students at the beginning of the school year, and periodically throughout the year as needed. When enforcing the rules, it's important to do so in a calm and consistent manner. Always explain the reasoning behind the rule and why it's important. By doing so, students will be more likely to understand and follow the rules. Tip 2. Be consistent. Consistency is key when it comes to classroom management. When you establish rules and expectations for your students, it's important to stick to them. This builds trust and respect between you and your students, and helps them understand that you are fair and reliable. Inconsistency, on the other hand, can lead to confusion and frustration among your students. If you don't enforce rules consistently, students may start to feel that they can get away with misbehavior, which can disrupt the learning environment. Consistency also means treating all students equally and fairly. This doesn't mean treating them all the same, as each student has their own unique needs and circumstances. It means being fair in how you enforce rules and expectations, and in how you provide support and guidance to your students. Tip 3. Build positive relationships. Building positive relationships with your students is not only important for creating a positive classroom environment, but it also promotes academic success. When students feel valued, respected, and supported by their teachers, they are more likely to engage in learning and take academic risks. Here are some ways you can build positive relationships with your students. 1. Get to know your students. Take the time to learn about your students' interests, hobbies, and backgrounds. Ask them about their weekend or how their extracurricular activities are going. This shows that you care about them beyond their academic performance. 2. Be present. Students appreciate when their teacher is present and engaged. Greet your students as they come into class and make an effort to check in with them throughout the day. 3. Provide feedback. Providing positive feedback is essential for building positive relationships. Acknowledge when your students are doing well and provide specific feedback that shows you have noticed their efforts. 4. Show empathy. Students may face challenges outside of the classroom that can impact their learning. Showing empathy and understanding can help create a supportive and caring classroom environment. 5. Have fun. Finally, don't forget to have fun with your students. Incorporate humor and creativity into your lessons and participate in fun activities or games that allow you to connect with your students on a personal level. This can go a long way in building positive relationships and promoting student engagement in the classroom. Tip 4. Use positive reinforcement. Using positive reinforcement can be a powerful tool in classroom management. Praise your students for their achievements, and offer rewards for good behavior. When students are recognized and rewarded for their positive behavior, they are more likely to continue it. This can create a positive cycle of behavior that leads to a more productive and engaged classroom. One effective way to use positive reinforcement is through a reward system. This can be as simple as a chart where students earn stickers or points for positive behavior, such as participating in class discussions or completing homework on time. When students reach a certain number of stickers or points, they can earn a prize, such as a homework pass or a small treat. It's important to be consistent with your reward system and to make sure that all students have the opportunity to earn rewards. This can help create a sense of fairness and equity in the classroom. You can also use verbal praise as a form of positive reinforcement. When you notice a student doing something positive, be sure to acknowledge it with a specific compliment, such as, "I really appreciate how you helped your classmate with that problem. That was very kind of you." Tip 5. Address misbehavior promptly. When a student misbehaves, it's important to address the issue promptly. However, it's also important to approach misbehavior in a way that promotes positive student behavior and learning opportunities. Here are a few strategies you can use to address misbehavior. 1. Be proactive. One of the best ways to address misbehavior is to be proactive. Establish clear expectations and consequences for misbehavior at the beginning of the school year. This can help prevent misbehavior from occurring in the first place. 2. Stay calm. When a student misbehaves, it can be easy to get frustrated or upset. 2. However, it's important to stay calm and approach the situation in a professional manner. 2. This can help prevent the situation from escalating and help you to address the issue effectively. 3. Use positive reinforcement. Instead of focusing on the negative behavior, try to reinforce positive behavior. 3. Praise the student for positive behavior, and offer rewards for good behavior. This can help motivate the student to behave positively in the future. 4. Address the root cause. When addressing misbehavior, it's important to understand the root cause of the behavior.